Sorry, Tofu. It's too cold, mister. Come on. Sorry. So Tofu and I have an agreement that he's allowed out only if it's not raining, it's not already dark, and if the temperature is over 40 degrees. Right now it's actually 36 degrees, and while that isn't ridiculous, it's not going to get higher. So I don't think he should be allowed out today. He's not happy. So we are headed to Union Square to rephotograph an apartment for Jerry Gemignani, who's an agent at Compass. I say rephotograph because this will now be the third time I've shot this apartment. The first time I shot the apartment, the shoot was sandwiched right between two other appointments. And when I got on site, I realized that I wasn't going to be able to photograph the whole place in the amount of time that I was given. The second shoot, the apartment actually was photographed in its entirety, but the windows weren't clean and you couldn't see anything through the windows. So now the sellers had the windows washed, and we're going to rephotograph all of the rooms that have views so that you can actually see through the windows. I'm on 14th Street, walking east. Gonna try and find some coffee and then head to the photo shoot. Fun fact, 14th Street is the longest east-west street in Manhattan. Sexy establishing shot. Can I get a cappuccino and the cheese Danish? Thank you. You too. All right, coffee was okay. It was okay. So now we gotta walk through Union Square Park to get to the other side of East 16th Street for our photo shoot. So the agent just texted me asking me if I wanted anything from Dunkin Donuts. It's very kind of him. That's very kind, exclamation point. No thank you, period. Oh, he's at Dunkin Donuts, which is right over there. Maybe I'll meet him at Dunkin Donuts. Sexy establishing shot. Hi, Jerry. How are you doing? We're probably gonna move the personal stuff like the computers, and then, did you see the first photo that we took?
I had to look at them a little bit.
Okay. We did move some stuff, but the biggest issue was the windows being dirty. Now that the windows are clean, it really is a matter of, let's see what the camera thinks. So, if we go more to the left, like that, you want something like that?
I like that a lot, yes.
Okay.
And I'm okay with that.
You're okay with that?
This works.
Do you want to see the whole window, like including this wall now? You want to introduce that
I
wall?
don't think so. Let me see it. Go back.
So how far? Oh, so the other thing that I want you to look at, Jerry, really quickly, is what do we think about that view into the office? I want you to move whatever, like, do you want that chair where it is? Do you want the stuff?
We see more of it than I thought.
Yes. I mean, the other option is we could close the window. We do not see the speaker, but we do see the chair and whatever's on the desk. I just want you to be aware of.
Oh yeah, move the stuff on the desk, Jerry.
All right, so do we like what's going on in the office?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you doing now? It's Friday night. It's a fucking weekend.
So much work to do. I have to launch. I was supposed to launch that listing on East 16th yesterday. I didn't launch it yet. It's not
On West 16th?
West, I'm sorry.
You know, because it's funny that there's an East 16th listing and a West 16th. Right.
I don't know if I've ever had.
And I had to actually keep looking at our emails to see where I was going. Yeah, okay.
I have to launch that. Those people, they should be on my ass. I promised to be up yesterday.
But you have everything you need from me, right?
I need. So I'm going to go to the office now and do that. And
Okay.
then I have to write the description for this.
Okay.
I should have had that done. I told them to have that done today.
Terrible.
They're behind.
You are. All right, that's your weekend. That's what you're
I have
doing.
a lot more than that to do this. What about you?
I have no plans. I'm going to just goof off.
You heard that first.
Yeah, okay. All right. Thank you.
fun.
I'll talk to you later. You'll have these tomorrow. Okay. All right, it's 3:19. I have no appointments for the rest of the day, but I did not have lunch yet, so I kind of feel obligated to find something to eat. So I am in Union Square. What is there to eat around here? It's still very funny to me how many people think that the camera is pointed at them when I walk past them. I feel bad because they're doing funny things, but the camera can't see it. All right, so back on 14th Street. Not super hungry though. Sexy establishing shot. There was a beet salad with chicken. No, it's a beet salad with, you want me to find out the menu? It's under salad. Marinated beets salad is the second one. The second one? There's nowhere to sit. That's yours sitting out there, right?
Yes.
It is? Okay.
For here then?
Yeah. All right, had lunch. Pretty late for lunch. It's already 4 o'clock. Shouldn't have done that. Well, I should have ate lunch at 1 like I was supposed to. So we're gonna hop onto the A train at West 4th Street and head home. It's 38 degrees. Definitely glad Tofu is not out because it's freezing. Well, it's not freezing, but it's cold. And quite frankly, I don't want to have to go look for him tonight. Now we just got into Washington Square Park. So Washington Square Park was one of the first places that I came to on my first trip to New York. I was in high school. I was a camp counselor, and some of the other counselors who were actors from Pittsburgh wanted to come to New York City for the weekend, and that's what we did. I had to lie to my parents about where I was going. I told my parents that I was visiting Carnegie Mellon because I was supposedly looking for a college, when in fact, we drove all the way to New York City. And we drove overnight, and the next morning we went to Washington Square Park. So that was my first trip to New York City in high school, and it was a secret from my parents. So normally I would try to take the express train, but I'm not in a rush, I'm not in a hurry, so I'm gonna take whatever train shows up first. Feels strange coming home and not having to look for tofu, but I'm glad I don't have to look for tofu. I can change right into my pajamas. Hey, Tofu. Did you miss me? I love you. So let's talk about my shoot with Jerry Gemignani. This is 105 East 16th Street, apartment 4S in Gramercy Park, New York City. So this is a job that I've actually photographed a couple times. In this particular case, the reason that we reshot was because the seller was able to get his windows washed, and that made all the difference in the world. Our first shot is a shift stitch. That's our top, that's our middle, that's our bottom. That's the delivered photo with the beautifully clean windows. And then this is virtually staged. This is our second shot. Same room, but that's our top shot, our middle shot, our bottom shot, the delivered shot, and then virtually staged. Oh, that looks really cool. I'm impressed. This is a bedroom. The window was washed, so we went back and reshot this room as well. This is our top exposure, our middle exposure, our bottom exposure. That's the delivered photo. And then we virtually staged some new linens on the bed. So that was my shoot with Jerry. Super happy to get all of the photos taken care of. Super happy that the seller recognized the value of the clean windows. I'm excited to see how quickly this unit sells. Okay. All right. I think that one was great. Okay, that one was great. All right, okay. We're done with that one. Okay.